it's Sam. Today I'm going to share with you what is on my iPhone and my favorite apps. This is the 8 Plus. I've had this now for a while, but it looks like this on the back. On the back is my Nucky. This is the cute little giraffe one, which is actually the first app that I'm going to show you. So this is what their app looks like. It gives you the option to create. So you can pick any picture that you want that you have taken yourself. Then you are able to customize it, make the Nucky exactly how you want it, and then buy it, and then you have your own custom design on your little Nucky like this. Okay, so the next app next to Nuckies is Jane. Now Jane is basically like I guess it's like a Zulily, like that type of app where they have a website too, where you're able to just like go on and just scroll through. They have tons of fashion, shoes, kids clothes, home stuff, baby stuff, and it's always at like discounted prices, but it is still brand new things. And you can literally get sucked into a Jane hole so badly. Me and my friend will joke because we'll share stuff with each other, and then she'll be like, oh, you're down the Jane hole. And so it's kind of like a joke between us that we get sucked into the Jane hole, and then you'll be scrolling in there in bed forever, and you're like, oh my god, this is cute, oh, let me add this to my cart. So love Jane. Next is Ebates right there. Ebates is amazing because I've spoken about this before. Basically, every time that you shop online, you are able to go and see if that store participates, and then you get cash back for whatever you spend at that store. So let's just say you're going to Sephora and they're offering 6% or 8% cash back. If you spend $100, you get $6 back. And then every single quarter, that like money that you've kind of earned from just using their little widget, it just basically goes onto your website. Here, you can use it as the actual app if you're gonna be shopping on your phone. And then you basically just like press let's just say you want to go, whoa, Macy's is 12% right now. So you go into Macy's, you press shop now, that gives you 12% cash back. It'll say activated, and then basically you just shop like you normally would, and then that 12% of whatever you spend will go into your little Ebates account, and then at the end of the quarter, you get sent either a check or straight to your PayPal, that big fat check of whatever you have accumulated just from shopping like you normally would. Then we have Brilliant Distinctions. I have earned a $20 reward. So basically, if you like to go and get, I'm not even gonna say the word, I'm gonna spell it out, BOTOX. For some reason, if you mention that word in a video, they demonetize you. Then if you use Brilliant Distinctions, every time you use it, it gives you points, so that the next time you go in, you'll get a either $25 discount or $20 discount or whatever it is. So like 200 points will be deducted from your current total. So currently I have $20 towards my next service. And then basically you go in and they activate the coupon. You show them your little app, and then they'll add all the points that you spent, and then you'll get a discount for the next time. So it's a really great way to save money on having a nice forehead. Next we have Snapchat, which is self-explanatory. You guys all know what Snapchat is. I actually never use it anymore because ever since they updated it, I find it to be so confusing. I just love Instagram stories so much better, although I think the filters on Snapchat are better. Okay, next is H&M. H&M is awesome because, I don't know if they're still doing it, but last time I went in there, which was like last week, if you download their app, they give you 15% off, which is what I currently just got. I have an H&M back to school haul coming up for the kids, but it's also just a shop. Like, you can shop on it. I love the H&M home stuff. I think it's adorable. Then we have the ThredUp app. ThredUp is a secondhand online clothing store. They have really great deals on like designer bags, designer clothes, designer shoes. So it's usually a place that I will go and check if I'm looking for like specific bags that I'm looking for, or like just a specific brand, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I don't want to like buy it full price for retail if I can find it on ThredUp. And I've got some really cute bags from ThredUp. I've got really great jeans, like designer, like expensive jeans that normally would be super expensive, and they're like $25 on ThredUp. So it's a really great way to not only find great like designer things for yourself at way cheaper prices, but they also have really cute kid stuff for way cheap. Next is my clock. That's boring. We all have a clock. The Weather Channel. Who else gets sucked into the Weather Channel little videos? Oh my goodness, every time I'm on the Weather Channel, I'm like, oh, this hurricane, oh, this person, oh my god, this person fell down a hole. Like, those videos, they suck me in so bad. Then I have my calendar, which is pretty boring. It's a calendar. My maps, which I actually really like the Apple Maps. Jay has Google Maps and I can't stand it. So we're constantly like arguing about whose map is better, and my map is better. Then I have Safari. Honestly, I never even use Safari except for when the phone automatically like goes over to a link. It uses Safari, but I prefer Chrome. Next, I have the YouTube app, which you guys all probably have. The person that I am mainly watching a lot is Boho Beautiful. She is an amazing yoga instructor. I absolutely love her tutorials. I do them every morning, Monday through Friday. I have not been doing them on the weekends because I've been actually really sore from her videos. It sounds pathetic because you're like, it's yoga, isn't it supposed to be relaxing? But like, honestly, it uses muscles that you don't even realize that you're using or that you need to use, and then all of a sudden the next day you're like, why is my forearm so sore? And then you're like, oh, it's because I did the downward dog. Like, it's really such a good workout, especially if you're like beginning to get into working out. Like, I'm obviously not a super duper gym rat. I don't do that, but I really just wanted to do something for myself in the mornings that like I was actually going to be able to stick with and not just want to give up because I'm like, this is too hard, forget it. And I love her. I love her voice. They have like really cute little like recipe videos, what I eat in a day videos, but her actual like yoga for beginners, that's just the ones that I've been replaying over and over until I get more flexible and I can be a little bit better. She's amazing. So definitely go and check out Boho Beautiful if you want to start yoga. Her tutorials are super like easy to follow, but they give you a really good workout. But then she's like, if this is too hard for you, try this instead. Like, she works with you really well. She's amazing. They're beautiful. They're always in like super different locations. She's awesome. The next one I have is the Target app. And basically I've spoken about this numerous times. I use the Target app not necessarily to shop, but just to use the Cartwheel, because Cartwheel is like where I go get all my coupons. So say you have all these bubbles of like coupons that they're offering. So let's just go ahead and go into food. And that's usually where I use the most coupons because you can get like such good prices on like cereal and just that kind of stuff. And so basically you just go through it and you click, let's find, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click on cookies. Not that I ever buy those, but it's 30% off. What a bargain. If you want to buy chocolate chip cookies, you can get 30% off with Cartwheel. And then you can scroll through again and you can pick waffles and you get 10% off. And then basically it just goes into your cart. They scan your actual phone. It has like a little barcode. And then I have my card linked up to it. So once you scan the barcode, it takes off the coupons, and then it also just automatically pays right there. So you don't have to get a card out. You literally just hand them your phone, coupon, and pay all at once. So that's awesome. So next we have Chrome. Chrome is self-explanatory. It's where you Google things. Then we have Twitter, which basically I just follow and stalk Colton Underwood. I love him so much. Oh my God. I was joking with Jay. I'm like, dude, if Colton is the next Bachelor, you better watch out. I'm going on there. I am in love with Colton so very much. I think he is just the most beautiful, spectacular human being of life. Now, you guys know I have been obsessed with Thor for many years. And while I think Thor is wonderful, I think Colton is my new boyfriend. Like, forget Thor, you're out. Colton is in. He is so friggin' cute. His body is perfection. His face is perfection. His little lisp is perfection. And he seems like such a nice guy. And his like, oh my gosh, his legacy foundation, like, he is so cute. Oh my God, I love him. So I pretty much stalk Colton on Twitter. And then of course I reply to you guys on Twitter, but mainly stalking Colton. Next we have YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is awesome if you are a creator because you're able to go and like manage your videos a lot easier than going into the actual YouTube app. You can go and check your analytics. You can go and see like how many, like what your views are. I highly recommend that app because the YouTube app is a little bit more like, you have to like get desktop, it's just too much. And then the next one is YouTube Music. Now YouTube Music is my new favorite app because I pretty much love it. Every morning I have been going for walks. It's more a power walk and then a slight run. I can't run the whole way because I'm just not that cool. I'm working up to eventually being able to run the entire way, but I just can't do it right now. So I usually run for like a fourth of the way and then I die and then I have to speed walk the rest of the way. But I've noticed that whenever I listen to music or call my friend and have a little catch-up date, it seems like it goes by so much faster, and I'm not like just sitting there walking my life away. So I like to listen to the YouTube Music app because you put in who you like the most, and then it recommends the people that you actually like, which is awesome. It's super easy to use. I usually listen to Ariana Grande, No Tears Left to Cry first, and then it just goes from there. But it's such a good app. I don't care for Spotify. I don't care for Pandora. I love YouTube, and I stick with the YouTube Music app. So I absolutely love that one. Next is my little photo and video folder. Now, honestly, most of these I don't actually even know what they are, but I probably downloaded them because someone told me to, and then I never used them. I'm pretty sure my brother told me to do Unfold, and I think it's just like, oh, it's like for stories to make it cute, but I found it to be so confusing right off the bat that I was like, ooh, that's too much for me. I don't know if I can handle that. And then I just never went in it again. That's usually what happens, where I'm like, oof, that's confusing. I don't want to do that. Day Flash. I don't even know what this is. I've never even used it. I should probably just delete it. Not a clue. I probably saw it on someone's video. Oh God. Oh, don't want this. I don't even know what it is. I probably saw it on someone's video and was like, oh, I need that, and then I never used it. Pick Go is great if you want to lighten your videos or pictures for Instagram. I used to use it all the time, but now I have a new app that I use to edit all of my pictures, so I never actually use it anymore, but I just haven't deleted it. IGTV is for IGTV. And then InShot, not really sure what InShot is either. I think Cassie told me to download that one, because she does it to edit her thumbnails, but I always do them on the desktop, so I never use it. So I just have them sitting there for nothing. Then I have Photos. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's all my pictures. Then we have the Like to Know It app, which is great if you want to shop people. It's basically like Instagram, but then you're able to look at everything that they've listed below, and like everything that they're wearing, you can shop, which I find to be really convenient, because there's so many times where I'm like, oh, what is that person wearing? That's so cute. And then if you're on the Like to Know It app, then it's just on it all below, like the jeans, the shirt, the shoes, everything is below, and then you can just shop it, which I just think is helpful. So I follow Teresa Louser, I don't know if I said that wrong, Josie, let's see, with Kendra. There's a lot of people, oh, Gypsy Tan, I just love those girls. But basically, yes, you can just scroll through and be like, oh God, she's amazing. Oh God, look at her, she's fabulous. And then you can shop their stuff. Most of the stuff I'm like, oop, can't afford that. Oh, you're too rich for me. But it's nice to get inspired, right? So I do have a Like to Know It profile. If you guys want to follow me, I will leave it in the link down below, or then the description down below, but it's just Sam Sherman, so you can go and shop my looks as well. Lightroom CC. This is the app that I use to edit all of my Instagram pictures. So every time that you guys are like, oh my goodness, that is so pretty, I love your filter, what are you using? It's the Lightroom CC, and then I bought the Fashion Mumbler presets from Josie, who is Fashion Mumbler on YouTube. I love her. She is amazing. She's one of those people that I can hardly ever afford the stuff that she wears, but it's inspirational anyway. She has these presets. They are a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. They're definitely up there, but they're so worth it. If you wanna have a theme to your Instagram, if you want it to all be cohesive, you could take a picture of anything and make it look great. Like honestly, it has like upped my Instagram pictures so very much. So worth the money. I usually use blush, but basically now she's made it, like at first it was only desktop, but now if you get the Lightroom CC app, that's free. You have to buy her presets separately, load them onto your desktop. It's a bit of a hassle, but then you are able to copy and paste onto the pictures that you can take just from your phone into the app here, and then boom, you're done. So now it's really easy. The next one is Instagram. Instagram is probably my most used app other than my emails. Emails is always number one, but Instagram is amazing. I love it so very much. Sometimes it makes you happy. Sometimes it makes you inspired. Sometimes it makes you sad. It's one of those apps that just gives you all of the emotions all into one. And then sometimes I'm like, oh my God, that person is so beautiful. Why do I suck so bad? But then sometimes I'm like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. I love that. I'm totally gonna steal that idea and make a whatever it is that they're making, some kind of delicious, usually it's food. So Instagram I feel like is like Jane. You can get stuck in an Instagram hole, especially when you're on the toilet. I don't know what it is about the toilet. It's like the perfect It's the perfect time to look on Instagram. How many people actually look on Instagram when they're on the toilet? It doesn't even have to be a number 2. It's just when you're peeing and then you're like, okay, this was way too long of a pee. There's no way that I've been sitting here for 5 minutes peeing. And then you're like, oh, I got stuck in an Instagram hole. I better get up. So that's what Instagram does to me. It takes me down a hole, and then you're like looking at all these people and their amazing lives, and you're like, oh, wow. And then you're like, whoa, get out of it. You can go and follow me on Instagram. My handle is @SamSherman. Next, we have the phone. I have 2 missed calls. Then we have my text messages. I have 3 text messages I haven't read. Then we have my emails. I have 1,366 emails I haven't read. And then we have my camera. On the second page, oh, I forgot to show you like what my background is. This is a picture that I took from ROTD Creations. They sell like succulents and delightful, delicious, lovely things. The Instagram feed is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So I just took one of his pictures and I used it as my background because it's really cute. In this top folder is all the stuff that I don't use, like Pages and GarageBand and Keynote and Numbers and iTunes U and Movie and Clips and all that stuff that I don't use, never use it. Then we have settings. Settings you use sometimes. So this is like all of my apps that I use when I need to send documents to people or I need to sign documents. Those are kind of like all of my work things. So I have Sign Now. That's amazing if you need to like sign a document real quick on your phone. Tiny Scanner, you can basically like take a picture of any document you need, and then it just makes it into an actual document, and then you can just email it to whoever, which is great. PayPal is PayPal. Invoice to Go is another place to send invoices. Evernote is great for keeping notes. WeDownload is to download files. WeTransfer is obviously WeTransfer is to transfer files. And then Reach is just an app that I use that is like it's for influencers. Poshmark is, honestly I haven't Poshmarked for so long, but it's a really great place to buy gently used clothes, and it's also a really great place to sell your clothes if you have like a bunch of stuff that you're like, ah, this doesn't fit me, or I'm never gonna wear this, or I've had it in my closet for 3 months saying that I'm gonna wear it and I haven't. Then you can always sell it, and it's a really easy app to use. And then we have Print. So Print is amazing because it's like a little app that you set up to your phone, and there's like an actual little printer, and then you can print any of your photos into this little printer machine, and it pops out like a little Polaroid picture. And so anything that you have on your phone, you can make into a picture. So it's really cool if you're gonna be like going on vacation or going to a special event or just having for like a birthday party or something like that. You could just have your little printer, hook it to your phone, and then just like have little pictures and be like, here you go friend, here's a picture of you and me, I love you. It's really cute. Then last but not least is my calculator, $13.68. Don't know what that is, but there it is. So that's everything. That's on my iPhone. I just have 2 pages. I hope you guys enjoy and found it helpful. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Okay guys, mwah!